it's Sandra here, Sandra's Beaded Path, and today I'm finally getting back to doing some beading, and we're actually going to be working on an earring with the match to an earring that I did that I've been working on for a while. And so here it is. Here's the earring, and I used some different shades of turquoise and a little bit of sparkle, and I think this is a carnelian. I think it's kind of a pinkish reddish topazy color. So that's the mat. We're going to make the match for this guy. So I'm going to set him aside, and before we, well, actually, I'll show you later. Anyways, to get started here, these are a list of the supplies that you will need to complete this project. And you're going to need this is an 8mm, I think it's like a carnelian bead. I'm not sure. I think I found these at Michael's. I've had them in my stash for a while, so I'm not completely sure where I got them, but I'm pretty sure it was Michael's. You're going to need an earring post or a fishhook wire, you know, some sort of post for you to put it in your ear. And I prefer the posts. I personally don't like the fishhook thing, the backings, because they scratch the back of my head, or you know, they're always falling out of my ear. So I like the posts better. So that's what I'm using. These are some 8mm rondelles, and these came from a bracelet that I found, was pre-made bracelet that I found at Michael's, and I took it apart just for the beads. And I got a whole bunch of them, so there's like a whole bag, and I can use these in different projects. So you'll need these, and then these here are, I think they're 4mm. Double check. Yep, might even be, nope, they're 4mm. 4mm rondelles, and these are also in like an opaque turquoise with a AB coating, and I don't remember where I found these either. It might have been Michael's, but then it also may have been to a bead shop that I shop at when I'm in San Diego. And then you're going to need 3 seed beads. The first one here is an 11/0 seed bead, and it is color number 389C, and it's called Topaz Colorline Dark Pink AB. And this one I did find at the bead shop that I like to shop at. And so, but if you like were to search that color, I'm sure you could find it anywhere. And then the next one, this is a 15/0 seed bead, and it is an opaque turquoise, and it is a delica bead, and it's number 412D. And so there's that one. And then this color here, which is hard to see against my background. Let's see if I got something I can grab really quick. Not seeing anything. Oh, here. I used the back of my, there you go. These are just some 15/0 silver lined delica beads. Get back out. I need to get some more bead mats in some darker colors for when I use light colored seed beads. You're also going to need a beading needle. I have in a size 11. I believe this is a tulip bead. Tulip needle. It's a size 11. and I'm using 4-pound Fireline, and I've got about 6 feet strung onto my needle. So to do this earring, to do this guy, you're going to need to know how to do right angle weave, cubic right angle weave. And so if you're not familiar with that, there's a bunch of videos online that show how to do it. And I can post links to where I learned it from, which was from Jill Wiseman. I had seen several other beaders do it, and I could never really grasp it. I would get confused in, picking up the beads. Then I saw the video that Jill Wiseman did, and that shed a huge light and made it so much easier for me personally to understand how to do the stitch. So I'll put a link to her video on how to do that. So I'll show you as I'm going, but I won't. It won't really be a tutorial, but I'll show you the steps that I'm doing to create the stitch. But if you want more detail, then you want to check out her video, because she does a really good, I think she does a really good job at explaining how to do cubic right angle weave for it to make sense. Excuse me, for it to make sense to a lot of people, especially me. And I will say that, like with any other bead weaving stitch, the beginning is the trickiest part. Getting it started is the trickiest part, but once it gets going, it becomes very easy, very routine, and I think you're gonna like it. So let's get started here. And actually, I need to grab one thing before we do. Grab this. And here we go. Okay. I'm so happy to finally be doing some beading again. I've been so wrapped up with the holidays and Christmas and New Year's, and that's all past us now, and we're in the new year. So here we go. Let us get this going. So you're gonna start by picking up 4 11/0 seed beads, like so. Okay, I'm going to string these guys on. I'm going to leave myself about a 6-inch tail, and I'm going to go back through the first seed bead that I added. Oh, bummer. Hold on. I already snagged my already snagged the dang string. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just going to continue my way snagging on my desk. Where are we? Till I get to the opposite side of my tail. That, you see that there? I have my tail's coming out of the bottom, and my needle thread is coming out of the top. I'm going to turn him around here, and I am going to go all the way around just to secure that thread so it doesn't slide off. You can do this or not do this. I prefer it just so that my work isn't sliding off of the end. And eventually I'll get to a point where I'll quit snagging the corner of my desk. Okay, got one more. Okay, so now we have that. I hope you guys can see that. I don't know how well the lighting is. And I'm going to pick up 3 more seed beads, the 11 O's. I'm going to go back through that top bead, chasing my tail. Now I have 2. I'm going to do that another time. Actually, reposition. And one more. Okay. And pardon me for having a frog in my throat. I'm getting over a sinus cold and doing a lot better than I was a few days ago, where I really sounded bad. Okay. Now I'm going to fold them in half, like a little taco. Okay. And at this point, it's just going to look like a little hot mess. Okay, so now I need to get to the other side. Connect. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so we have our first little cube done. Although it looks like a ball right now. So I'm gonna go forward one, and now we're gonna start advancing and doing our first side on our diamond. So we're going to pick up 3, go back through that bead that we're coming out of. Okay, I'm going to roll it forward a quarter of a turn. I'm going to go through the next bead in the top right there. Now I'm going to pick up 2 beads. I'm going to go down the side on here and then back through that bottom bead that we started. We're going to roll it again a quarter of a turn, going through the bottom bead. And we're going to pick up 2 more again, going through the side and through that bottom bead. Okay, we're going to roll them again, going through the bottom bead. Ow, I'm stabbing myself. It's a given. It's not a project until I stab myself with my needle. Okay. So now we're going to go up the side. And I realize I'm out of frame here. Up the side. I'm going to pick up 1 bead, go down the other side, back through the bottom, and I've completed my second cube, almost. So I have all my sides are connected, I just need to connect this top part. So I'm going to advance my needle up the side again. And then I'm just going to go around two, 3, 4, and 5. And now I'm ready to start again. I'm going to start by picking up 3. So the pattern to do each cube is, if you remember, 3, 2, 2, 1. That's the number of beads you're going to pick up as you rotate around the cube. So that was 3. So we turn it a quarter, go through the bottom bead of the next side, now we're going to pick up 2, so 3. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My sister called me. She was on her lunch break, and so yeah, that's why my camera cut out because I'm using my camera on my phone. So anyways, we were turning the quarter turn. We went through the next bottom bead, and I'm picking up 2. So the first side we did 3, now I'm doing 2, and I'm going to go down the side bead. Where is it? My side bead, and the bottom bead, if you can catch it. And I'm going to zoom in here. There, like so. And you're going to pull through. You're going to turn it another quarter of a turn. Go through that bottom bead on the next side. Okay, so we're going to pick up 2 again. Same thing, going through the side and the bottom. Get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay. We're going to roll it again, quarter of a turn. So this is our last side. We're going to go through the bottom bead. We're going to go up the side. Pick up 1 bead. Go down the other side. Back through the bottom. This is our last side. So now I'm just going to go up that side again. And I'm going to go through all these beads on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm ready to go again. Where are we? Here we are. Let's see. 2. So we got 3. Roll it. And 2. Roll it. Again. Roll it. And 1. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So that's where we should be. And it's going to be all kind of wonky right now, but it'll get straightened out. I've got to count. 6. We got 1 more to go. Okay. 2, 3. Roll. So you can see here, I just, I do my beads and then you roll it a quarter turn. So that side was the 2. So we've done 3, 2, roll. And this side will be 2 again. So this will be 3, 2, 2. And then this side will be just picking up the 1 bead. You go through the bottom. To this side, pick up 1, down through the other side, back through the bottom. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way around. Okay. And then I want to connect the top. You don't have to do this part. I do because it helps keep the beads in place where they need to be. It's starting to get dark outside again. Looks like it's fixing to rain some more. Which I'm kind of glad. We really need the rain out here. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This next part coming up gets tricky. When we have to turn you see, once you get it going, it's just repeating the same steps over and over. And once you get the pattern down, you know, the 3, 2, 2, 1, as you're going around, it becomes really simple. Okay, so I'm going to turn, I think I go down here. I'm kind of working backwards here. I'll get it going and then I'll turn it around. Keep telling myself I need to get a new desk for beading because I keep catching myself on the corners. Ugh. And so now you can see we've got the start of our next side. So now I'm going to be going this direction. And let's see. I don't know about you guys, but for me, beading is just a way for me to kind of unwind, de-stress, and just, not think about what's bothering me. It's become a really great way for me to let go of a lot of stress that has been in my life. Okay, we are moving right along here. So each side is going to have 6 cubes. Three. If you'd like, in the comments below, tell me what you guys do for stress relievers. Because I'm curious. Do you guys, if you're a beader, is that your stress relief? Or do you have another hobby that you like to do to just kind of get away from reality for a little bit? I'll be the first to admit that if I'm not... Uh-oh. What did I do here? Oh, nothing. The beads are not cooperating. It's not me. What was I saying? I'll be the first to tell you if I'm not beading or doing some sort of a craft. I also like to play video games, and it's another way to just go to an alternate reality and just not deal with the stresses that are going on in your own life. And I play all kinds of them. My favorite types of games to play are puzzle games, but games where you have to solve a puzzle to get to your goal. And there's so many of them nowadays. Come on now. Uh-oh. I think I got a knot. Yep. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Do the top part. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How many we got here? 5. Time to start again. If you guys decide to try this earring, be sure to follow me over on Facebook. I'm under the same name as my channel, Sandra's Beaded Path, and post pictures there of what you guys create. And I love to see what other people do. I love getting inspiration from others, seeing what they create or their take on something, whether I've designed it or someone else has designed it. And although be sure, if you're taking someone else's design, be sure to give them credit for their design. It's okay to do it, just the person that created it needs that acknowledgement that it was their design. If that makes any sense. Okay, so there's where we are. Looks like an L right now. Okay, we've got, I think, one more before we change directions again. Okay. doing two now. So I ended up getting myself a little gift to myself for Christmas this year, and I found this set. Well, it's a set. It's a pair of glasses, and they have magnifying lenses on them. And it comes with a set of different magnitudes of, magnifying power. And because I work a lot with seed beads, and sometimes it's not always easy to see what you're doing, so I found these glasses on Amazon, and Belishi, I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that right. It's the frame, for glasses, and then the magnifying lens. There's a little thing that they attach to for where you put the lenses. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Oh, this way. Four and five. Okay. So now Okay guys, we are back. Sorry about that. My camera ran out of space, so let's see here. Where were we? Oh yes, I was on the last side. Okay, so I am picking up one. Erg. Okay. There we go. Okay. My microphone was getting in my way. Okay, so going up and securing the top part. So I'm basically just going to keep going here. I'll finish this side, then I'll go off camera. I'm going to finish the last side and then I'll show you, I'll come back. We'll go into the next step. So, where am I coming out of? There we go. As long as you pay attention, this is a really fun stitch to do. This cubic right angle weave. Wait, two. You could do all kinds of things with this particular stitch. I've seen some really, really beautiful creations with this. But, uh-oh, did I do that right? Crap. No, I did not. No, I did not. See, you have to pay attention, and I wasn't. Let's see. What the heck did I do? I have no idea what I did. Alright, hold on here. We're going to take you out. And I hope I'm not the only one that talks to their beads. Okay, so there. I didn't roll forward. That's what I didn't do. There we go. Then we pick up two. Down through the side and the bottom. Roll it again. Down through the bottom. Up through the side. There you go. Down through the other side and back through the bottom. Okay. And up through the side and around the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So to go completely around the top, you have to go through 5. And we're ready to start over. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many do I need? Wait a minute. 6, 7, and okay, I think this is the last set. So you start with 3. can always tell what day it is. Well, it helps me to keep track of what day it is because I am notorious for forgetting or losing track of my days. But one thing that helps me to remember is that on Tuesdays, you hear the gardeners to the property next to where I live. They come out and they do their leaf blower and mowing on Tuesday. And at some point today, I believe the gardener for our property comes by as well. Not always. I think he's supposed to, but not always. Uh-oh. I made a boo-boo. Try that again. So, let's see here. Pick up one, down the other side, back through the bottom. Get your finger out of the way because you don't want to stick yourself with the needle. That's never fun. So there's 1, 2, 3. I hope I'm staying in frame, guys. 4 and 5. Okay. So there's what we have. I just have this last side to add. And then the next step will be to go back through and we're going to add the turquoise colored beads. And so I'm going to keep going here. I got to change my direction again so that I can come up this last side right here to make our square, which once we turn it on its point, it'll be a diamond shape. But so yeah, so we're going to keep going, and it looks a lot bigger right now, but that's because the beads are kind of spaced out, and once we start adding those 15-0 beads, it's going to shrink down in size a little bit. Not a lot, but a little, and it'll be more compact. And so, yep, I will be back.